Welcome to Easy Living with Chronic Pain. This segment is dedicated to easy, quick cooking for delicious food. So today we're going to start by baking delicious salmon. And what do I recommend? First and foremost, make sure your kitchen is extremely safe. The environment you're in must be extremely safe. For me, this means walking with a cane. I have a cane, I have a wheelchair, whatever it is that I need for the day. And I love the fact that it is an island kitchen because I can hold on to myself. So I can put my cane down, I can work. If I feel a little dizzy, I can hold on to things. Very important. Ingredients for baking today. There's my salmon. That's truly all I need. I told you easy cooking. I have salt. I have pepper. I don't use them. You can use them. And if you want to, olive oil. Of course, for me, this is going to be Spanish olive oil. You can use Greek, you can use Italian, whatever you prefer. So here, what are the steps? First and foremost, I'm going to say I would start by preheating the oven. So, bake 450 degrees if you are in a certain part of the world, or, of course, 230 Celsius. You may want to convert that. You may want to check it out. I will write it on the on this video. Next step: aluminum foil on your pan. Cover your pan. Now, this is, like I said, easy cooking. Using aluminum foil, I will let you know, it is not the healthiest. So if you prefer to put a little bit of olive oil, spread it with a brush, that's much healthier. I'm going for easy. Put the aluminum foil, and then you throw the aluminum foil out, you're ready and set to go. If you're completely for your health, good for you, don't use aluminum foil. Make sure it covers the sides very well. I have really never heard that the brand of aluminum foil matters. If it does, please make a comment on this video so that I know. It would be very important. Make sure the pan is big enough for your fish so the fish has plenty of space. Next step, really important. Please wash your hands before touching any fish. Hygiene is extremely important with dealing with food. Excuse my throat. So before I touch the fish, washing my hands. We go to the sink. Again, safety. Haven't we been doing this a lot with the pandemic? Washing our hands and washing our hands. You're watching myself wash my hands, right? I would recommend drying your hands with a paper towel. Sometimes using a rag can use and contaminate a lot. So I would limit your use of a dish towel and limit it for different things. Just an opinion. And I would change the use of your dish towel in the kitchen. I'm just leaving it there for right now. So your next step, your fish. You want to handle your fish. Your hands are clean. The importance of having good fish is crucial. Buy the best piece of fish you can. This is a delicious piece of salmon. Salmon is an oily fish, so you want all the oil to come out. And the first thing you want to do is check for any bones. Any bones throughout, especially in the center part. If there are any bones, there's actually a great tool you can buy to get and debone your fish. Or, since I'm quite thrifty, I had an extra brow tweezer. So what I would do is use the brow tweezer. It actually works really well. Now remember, after you brow tweezing, you have to wash it really well. So just go into the fish, do not be scared, and pull it. It's actually really easy. I have a lot of problems with my hands and with my fingers, especially my left hand. It's actually really easy. Put your tweezer down. Be careful with contaminating your counter. You pick up your fish. I put skin down on the pan. And what did I say? After you handle any fish, gotta wash your hands. So there we go. I don't touch anything with my hands. This is a great time to meditate. Did you know that? Breathe in and breathe out. The fish you're going to make, you are making, will be wonderful for you and your family. And again, I use a paper towel. I know some of you may think this is use of a tree, but it's also your own safety. And when one is dealing with an illness or a condition, your own safety is very important. Last thing is to add the other ingredients. If you choose to add salt, which I would probably recommend, I prefer to add sea salt. Now in my case, I don't add salt because of health. If you choose to add pepper, just make sure you add pepper to your taste. And last but not least, as I mentioned to you, you may add olive oil throughout. You may even want to use your hands. I love using my hands when I cook. And spread it throughout. Again, that is going to give a little bit of a crust to the salmon, so be aware when you bake to put olive oil adds a little bit of a crust. And again, make sure you wash your hands after you touch the fish. So we are now ready, after we have added all of the ingredients, to put it in the oven. But we need to make sure the oven has preheated. So we're going to cut here. I'll make you notice something. This is very simple. This is not an elaborate recipe. You will see, because the salmon is such an oily fish, you really don't need anything. You're really tasting the deliciousness of the salmon. Yum! This is what's so wonderful about this recipe. So see you again when the oven has preheated. So we're back and the oven is ready. Perfect. We need to open the oven. Please be very careful because this is going to be hot. So when you open it, you want to make sure to stand away from it and be holding on to something. You don't want to tip over. This is the biggest times I fall. Opening the oven, opening the dishwasher. So you open it and whoop, I know it's going to need to heat up a little bit. I put the tray of salmon inside, close it. And almost forgot, usually between 12 and 15 minutes. Now, this was a 1.8 pound, so that would be, it's not quite a kilo, but about 3/4 of a kilo of salmon. So I would say almost the 15 minutes, but we are going to wait and then we will definitely check it. It really depends on how you like your salmon. If you like it rare, if you like it medium, if you like it well done. I like it on the medium rare part, but really it depends on you. Also remember, it is safer to not eat any fish too raw, but it all depends on on taste. Make sure this is a great time to put your ingredients away, but make sure we have this plate that has been contaminating fish. So you need to take very good care of this plate. So I'm going to put this plate in the dishwasher with hot water, these tweezers in the hot water. So be very aware of that. And then when we come back, will be when the fish is done, and we will talk about safety. We'll talk about how to check if the fish is done. Depends how you like it, and it'll be time to eat. Thank you. See you soon. We're back. And just so you know, even doing this is exhausting for me. So the time the salmon is inside the oven is perfect for sitting down, relaxing, and taking your time. Next step. Remember, when you open the oven, a lot of heat is going to come out. So safety first. Pot holders also. We're going to take it out. Take out the pan, put it right on top of the stove. Make sure there's nothing on the stove. Wow. Looks beautiful. Look at that salmon. I don't know if you can hear. That's the oil from the salmon cooking itself because it doesn't need anything. I'm gonna grab a knife and I'm just gonna check. It's cooked. So what am I gonna do? Oh, careful, because it's fish, right? I'm gonna make it look beautiful. Let's hope. This is, for me, the hardest part. And this is many times when I say, hubby, help me out. Ow! That's called, be careful with the pen. No. I don't know if you can tell what I'm doing, but I'm actually separating a lot of the skin underneath so that when I serve it, I'm home. I don't want to be eating the skin. Now, carefully and beautifully. The salmon. You can cut it any way you want to, depending how many people eat it. But here is big salmon. Voila. I want to welcome you to subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like if you have enjoyed this video. And I am telling you that right now, I am already thinking about another YouTube to make gazpacho. You've heard of Spanish gazpacho, right? That's another easy recipe that I can show you to make in 1 second. And guess what? It was my mother's recipe. Aha! Easy, easy. Another YouTube that is on the works is how do you use appliances? How do you use utensils in the kitchen to make your job much easier? So, stay tuned. Much more to come. Bye-bye.